Hello. It's never been so simple to authenticate securely. Well, that's obviously our strap line. But what does that really mean? How did we come to this? We looked at all sorts of solutions, and we actually we're doing this because it's a known problem that we were solving. We were looking first, a little bit like the last speaker actually, at the idea of trust and the idea of trust across different parts of the process. In particular, we experienced problems where end users weren't able to be authenticated correctly. And that led us to the idea of, well, what is the problem? What is the issue here? Because if you want a trust framework to be successful, all these trust frameworks that we've talked about, you need a gateway. And the gateway to that has to be strong authentication. And that's really what led us to in our case, face recognition, using one-time biometrics. As you can see, I've got a little bit of background about the company there. We have experience from the mobile world, from mBlocks, who you may know well, but also a lot of experience from UCL. And let me just give you a bit more indication about that. So what you'll see here is the iProov process. We've told you the what, here is how. You can see very simply that somebody simply touches the screen, is authenticated very quickly, and then goes into their bank. Now, what's the use case? In this example, we've actually been working with a number of banks in the UK. What they do is, of course, they have a whole range of biometrics and solutions that they're looking at. One, for example, uses touch to log in, and then as a step up, in order to be able to add a payee or do a larger transaction, they want something much more secure. As you're aware, there are a lot of solutions out there. They looked at the whole market and selected iProov. And that's something that will be rolling out very soon. One of the other things that I've seen a lot of is people talking about, is something intuitive and is it frictionless? And that's something that's come up again and again. So kind of echoing the last speaker's words, that's something that really makes a huge difference. Another use case that we came across was really log into online services, eliminating passwords, VPN access. Again, these use cases, they apply to authentication, whatever it is. But it was actually that user experience, that getting it in people's hands, letting them be able to try it, that made all the difference. So I've got a slight sore throat today, so apologies for the voice. And the very last one, access control. Very quickly, we had a large media company in the UK who decided to, first of all, proof of concept and then pilot iProov. Specifically, what they were doing was they were authenticating the facilities management users who were actually printing identity cards. Because, of course, if you start to print off identity cards in-house, on-site, somebody could quite easily steal the card printing service and start printing cards. They very quickly realized that by being able to use a service where you look at the person's face and actually know each time that that person is the person that they say they are, they were able to solve that problem and stop all kinds of different fraud. That's me. I thought I'd make it nice and short.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you.